preferred room down there, have you? There you go. All this extra weight.
Here we are, in your new gym. How long have you been down here then?
Been open about 6 weeks now, but it was quite a quick turnaround really. It only took 8 weeks to do, and I'm dead pleased with how it looks really. And it's like I say, the boxing was getting busier and busier for me. I was limited to, at the gym I was at, I was limited to the amount of boxing that I could do there. So
your own space really, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah. And as you can see, we've got a nice big unit here. We've got loads of bags, loads of room. We're going to be adding to the gym all the time, and I've got a good stable of fighters now. And they've got good facilities to train in.
Well, you had the two all the time when I came here, which was Matthew and Adam Hague. And now, what have you got? About 7 or 8 pro fighters?
Yeah, I've got six that I'm training now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's that? We've got Damien Chambers. He's making his pro debut, big cruiserweight, isn't he? On
that's right.
7th of October, is that?
That's right, 7th of October, that's been switched to bowlers now. I'm really excited about Damien. Big, exciting guy, very powerful puncher. He's making his professional debut on the 7th. Then we've got Adam Hague fighting for the youth title, IBF youth title on the 14th. Alex Rutter, who I'm now enjoying working with, 10th of November. And then creme de la creme to finish the year off, so busy few months ahead.
What's happening with Matty anyway?
Yeah, Matty's got a few personal issues at the minute. Matty should have been fighting on the 7th of October, but he's taking a little bit of time away from the sport at the minute. But who knows, maybe we'll see Matty back in the future, you know. A great story with Matty, you know, former professional footballer with no boxing experience, 5-0 as a professional. So, you know, he's taking a bit of time out at the minute. Maybe we'll see him back in the ring one day, maybe we'll not. That's only, you know, a decision he can make.
Yeah, well, you know, to step in that, you've got to be fully committed. No
Absolutely.
So if you've got distractions, it's not a good place to be in, is it?
Definitely not. You've got enough to worry about in the ring when someone's swinging shots at you. You need to be 100% focused on your training and when you get in there on the night.
And what you're hoping for this place, because haven't you got a load of amateurs working out here now?
Yeah, it's dead busy. It's panned out really well. I've got the amateurs training Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
What team them?
That's Paramount ABC, run by Mick Kenyon. I come down and watch some of the training that they're doing. They've got some fantastic coaches. The gym's really busy. They've got some good kids coming through. So they've got the amateurs in there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm still doing the Keep Fit classes on a Tuesday and Thursday. I train the professionals at various different times, and I try and accommodate them where I can, because it's not easy starting off as a professional these days. A lot of the guys work themselves, so I'll always try and accommodate them where I can.
You've got Roland Carter helping you out down here as well, haven't you, with some of the pros? Because hasn't he brought Irvin Mango down with you?
That's right, yeah. I'm good friends with Ronan now. He coaches his guys down here. I'm managing 2 fighters for Ronan now as well. He helps me out in the corner. I've got some other guys helping me out as well. So, you know, we've got quite a few fighters down here now, but we've got getting a really good team together, you know, a good atmosphere in the gym, and I'm really enjoying it.
Because I know when I spoke to you last time, you were talking, you hadn't opened this place, but you got the premises and you were in the process of doing it up, and you were saying you've committed yourself for 5 years to this process and see how far you can go with your fighters. Absolutely,
you know, I've been in boxing a lot of years now, fought all over the world, trained at all over the world, lots of different gyms, lots of different trainers, 52 professional fights myself, and I've mastered a lot of knowledge over the years and a lot of experience. And it was frustrating for me at first, working with guys who I knew what I expected from them and I know what I wanted them to do, when it was frustrating when they wasn't quite at that level and didn't have that ability to do it. But the fighters that we've mentioned there, all quality fighters, and I've got high expectations, but these guys can deliver and can fulfil that. So I've got some good fighters to work with now, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, I mean, you took him to, was it 9-0, then he ended up fighting Lee Appleyard, which, as we look back now, Lee Appleyard's doing pretty well. I mean, he had a great fight when he won the English title, didn't he? And then Adam's come back with was it a TKO win?
That's right, last time out, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a great comeback for him. And now he's going into this, it's for the, what is it, WBO, is it?
IBF.
IBF, World Youth Championship at lightweight.
That's
he must
right.
be going in there with a bit of confidence now then.
Yeah, you know, Adam was 10-0. He had a win previously over Lee Appleyard. It was a very, very close fight up until the 9th round when things started to go wrong for him. But, you know, Adam's been with me since day one. You know, he didn't have a great amateur pedigree, he only won 8 out of 22 amateur fights.
Do you know, but I filmed one of those fights, and I keep saying to you, it was a cracking fight. It was one of the best fights I filmed, him and the kid from Northside for Tom Reed. And it was an absolute, it was the last fight of the night. I think it was in the novice championships, and we used to fight 4 2-minute rounds. And it was an absolute war. And he's always in fights like, he's always in great fights. I don't think I've ever seen him in a bad fight.
As a boxing fan, he's a fighter I enjoy training. I enjoy watching him spar because he's got a lot of ability, Adam. And like I say, he's got this fight coming up against Luke Paddock, who on paper looks very good, you know, 18 wins, 2 defeats. Never really boxed anyone, I'm not being disrespectful to anyone of top quality. He's lost to Anthony Upton, he's lost to Keats as well. So this is a tough fight for Adam, but this is a fight Adam's more than capable of winning. Adam's got a lot of ability. He needs a little bit more self-belief, but he's really up for this fight.
Hopefully, if he can come through this fight the way you think he's going to come through it, this will help to give him that self-belief to go on to that next level. Because I think, you know, obviously he was going into the fight with Lee Appleyard really confident because he made his debut against him, didn't he? And got the win. So he had no reason not to be confident. But I think that Appleyard is good, really good. And I think he's going to go on to win a few more titles. So that could be a great rubber match, couldn't it? You know,
absolutely.
Further down the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's one fight each now, and they very well match them two. For me, you know, Adam's got a lot of ability. I think Lee last time, like I say, it was Adam's first 10-rounder. But that will stand Adam in good stead for this fight coming up. He dug deep in that fight. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight with Luke Paddock because, like I say, Luke's a good fighter, but Adam's got a lot of ability. You know, I know my boxing, I've seen a lot of fighters, and some of the natural things that Adam can do is very exciting. So this is a great opportunity for Adam. A great opportunity.
How old are you? He's only 23, isn't he?
24, Adam.
24.
So this is a great opportunity, you know, provided a great opportunity for Adam, but he's got to grab this. He really has, and this is a fight Adam's well capable of winning.
And where's that going to be at?
That's at Walsall Town Hall.
So he's having to go away from home.
So he's having to go away from home. As its pros and cons, you know, obviously it's nice to have home support, no pressure on him. All the pressure's on the other lad, and with that can come mistakes. So all round, it's a great opportunity for Adam, and I'm excited about that one.
So you're a busy man then over the next few weeks?
Yep, busy, but it's what I enjoy doing. Boxing's always been my passion, will be to the day I die, and I've been a fighter myself. My day's been and gone now, and it's all about these.
We're talking about that, and obviously at the weekend there's a massive fight coming up. Probably the biggest fight in boxing, probably for the last maybe 10, even 15 years. Realistically, they're the two best middleweights out there. Both proven, both beating everyone that's been put in front of them near enough, except for Mayweather against Killer. Who do you think?
Well, it was one of them fights where, you know, when the fight was first talked about, I fancied Golovkin, just because he looked so good. He was like a wrecking ball. He was just going through every opponent who was in there, a quality fighter, and he was just going through him like a knife through butter. So I fancied Golovkin all along, but just as the fights got closer and closer, I think we've just seen a few little weaknesses in Golovkin with the Kell Brook fight and the Danny Jacobs fight, and from Golovkin and Alvarez, he's on a freight train at the minute, isn't he? He's just getting better.
Well, I think you're in the majority. I'm still a Triple G fan. I think Triple G is going to come through it because I feel that it's his legacy. If he doesn't win this fight, everything that he's done is going to be forgotten, if you know what I mean. So I feel he has to win that, and that makes you a dangerous fighter. But it seems like the majority of the boxing community is going with Alvarez.
Yeah, I think that the tide's turned, and I think it's shifted, and they're so well matched, so evenly matched, you know. People just talking about the power, and both tremendous offensive fighters. But for me, I just think Alvarez's skill set a little bit better, and I think his defence is a little bit better. And when you get two guys so evenly matched, little things can make a difference. And not with much confidence, I fancy Alvarez.
You won't bet on it?
Pardon?
You won't bet on it?
Maybe. I do fancy Alvarez.
Yeah?
I do.
All right, well, listen, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to... I'm hoping I'm right anyway, so...
We'll see.
We'll find out on Sunday morning.
Can't wait.
Take care, Matthew.
Nice one, Lee. Thank you.
Bye, mate.